Let's compare two Cream Legbar cockerels. The younger one has pretty good type, a nice long back, low tail. His main issue is he's what I would call over-crested, and that's usually connected with comb issues, and you can see his is quite skewed, falling over to one side at the back and bunched at the front. He also has what looks to be split breast, although at this age it's probably just a phase and will disappear, but keep an eye on that as he grows to maturity. His legs are nice and yellow. I've banded him blue from now on in the video. He has quite a bit of chestnut in the shoulders. Here he is beside the one we're comparing him to. His earlobes have white on them, but they're not completely white. That's allowable, but we'd rather see strong enamel. There's that nice type again with the long back and low tail. The standard says 45 degrees for the tail, but there's a lot of Cream Legbar roosters around that are squirrel-tailed, so that can be a challenge to achieve. See the earlobes, the comb, the crest, barring but some gold or chestnut in there. Want to see it being grey and cream barred crest. Temperament is good. At this stage though, they're mostly sweet. There's the one we're comparing him to. This guy's strong points are his crest. It's more moderate, more the size I'm looking for, which allows him to have a much more upright comb. His earlobes have much better white coverage than his mate. Pretty handsome head. But what leaps out is he has white patches, see, on his shoulder and in the wing triangle. Just there. So look at the uneven barring in the chest. Some patches of paler. He has less chestnut in the saddle feathers and in the shoulder, but is it just because there's a white patch there? He also has less chestnut in the crest, but it's more towards completely white due to a lack of barring. So there is a lack of barring overall. Deficiency of barring, I should say. He's not terrible. There's the sort of uneven barring in the tail feathers you can see as well. Some are more just towards a dark colour overall rather than being striped. But those earlobes, that crest. The comb is slightly off to one side, but wow, for a Cream Legbar, nice and upright. Almost completely straight. Great confidence on this bird. So his strong points are his crest and comb, earlobes, dominant temperament, but not aggressive. His type is not as good as the blue-barred one though. Tail is higher than the other, and as he matures will get even higher, so that tail could end up squirrel-tailed. The tail also lacks even barring. Taking a closer look at the tail feathers, there you see tail feathers that don't have barring, quite a few of them. The tail of the other bird, much more evenly barred. He does have this feather here with beetle green sheen on it, which is not regulation. Pretty, but not supposed to be there. Can see those other feathers with the gold chestnut. We want that to be grey and cream is what we're working towards. But many cream Legbars will have these traces of gold from their development from Gold Legbars. Some chestnut in the shoulders is allowed. The wing triangle isn't completely barred, but it's got some colour through it. It's not just a white patch. So wing triangle better on the blue banded. And the blue banded does have quite a bit of chestnut on the shoulder, but the barring is through there also. So the barring is more consistent over the body on the blue band. This guy's strengths are his type, his even barring, weaknesses, earlobes, but they're workable. It's really the crest and the comb. See the barring, but it's a gold and a chestnut in parts. Random dark feather. Here they are together. So which to choose of the two? In my flock it comes down to probably you could pick either or neither. Hopefully there are better options. Neither of them are so terrible that you couldn't work with them if they were the best you had. But I would be selecting the blue banded, the one on the left, mostly because of his superior type, the lower tail and better body shape. And also the barring issues on the other, the black banded one, are quite significant.